This is the true story of the Mayo, Michigan murderers, also known as the Pig Killers, and their victims from the suburbs of Detroit. On November 21st, 1985, childhood friends David Till and Brian Ogden left their homes to go hunting near David's family cabin in White Cloud, Michigan. They first planned to visit a friend in Mayo, 150 miles east. However, they never arrived at the cabin and never arrived at their friend's home and were never seen again. Their vehicle, a 1980 black Ford Bronco, has also never been found. For 20 years, this was an unsolved mystery, until finally a witness came forward from the town of Mayo, Michigan, named Barbara Boudreau. She reported that she and a friend who was now deceased had been at the bar the night of the disappearances that the brothers stopped at outside of the town. She had seen the hunters and seen the Duvall brothers from Mayo, Michigan, part of a large family, exchange words inside the bar. Her and her friend later witnessed the brothers beat David and Brian to death with an aluminum baseball bat in a field near her home. She said they placed the bodies in a Ford Bronco after hitting them in the head so hard that the one's head nearly came off and the other urinated his pants before they murdered him. She did not come forward until 2003 due to her fear of the brothers and threats made by them. Several other witnesses ended up coming forward upon a reinvestigation by the police and reported that the Duvall brothers had bragged many times about killing David and Brian, cutting them up and feeding the remains to their pigs. The witnesses were also apparently threatened into silence. One witness, the girlfriend of Raymond Duvall's son, one of the murderers, came forward in 2003 and said that Raymond had bragged to her that he and Donald Duvall killed the hunters over a dispute about a deer. He then told her that he had put the bodies through a wood chipper and fed the remains to their pigs. He threatened to do the same if she ever left his son. Then, the ex-girlfriend who was dating Donald Duvall at the time came forward and said in 1986 he confessed to killing the hunters. He then beat her and threatened to kill her if she ever told anyone. She and two other witnesses said another brother of the Duvalls, Rex, was driving the victim's Bronco a few days after the murder. It is suspected that the Bronco was sold for parts, but it still has never been found. Upon being pressured by police, another brother claimed that he didn't kill them, but he helped transport the victims' bodies. Police suspect that another Duvall brother, Kenny, had scrapped the hunter's vehicle and sold it for parts. He told this to police in a taped interview, but had courtroom amnesia while on the stand in 2003. This all came crashing down for the two brothers on October 29th of 2003 when they were both convicted of first-degree murder. But I recommend you be very careful if you ever go camping or hunting in northern Michigan, because this was part of a large family. Multiple other members were known to be involved but couldn't be proven, and are still free to roam. Sometimes you think that you get away from the city and into the country because it's the middle of nowhere. It's safe and relaxing. But before you feel all safe and get relaxed, you just remember the most evil of evil can never be caught when there's no one around. And when you get to areas like this, you're on your own.